I left the only house I knew to investigate my neighborhood. I didn't know my neighborhood, wanted to learn about the community. Nothing. Not got anything to add to that. Recycling's on Mondays, apparently. Gotta watch out your bottles.
No tags on cans.
We probably should have listened to the clip beforehand before trying to record lyrics of the top. I think it worked. Yeah, it's in the kind of way. Yeah, I think it's nice. I like it.
You can pretty much say anything over this music and the sounds. Mysterious and sexy.
Makes you sound distant.
I'm very, very far away right now.
I'm so far away.
You don't even want to know.
You can't even see me.
You can't.
Because I'm hiding.
How you're hearing me.
I'm hiding behind the thing.
We're communicating to you via a very, very long string with a cup on the end, and you've got the other cup.
That never worked when I tried it.
It's not a real thing.
Oh. You're not my real dad. Oh, fantastic. See, the best thing about having a bed is that you can just have the music, and even if there's a quiet bit, it still sounds like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So that was Late Blossom by Nikki Boyardi. Some of the music that you, the listeners, sent in to us. If you do have any music, please send it in. We'd love to have a listen to it, play it. We've got plenty more music to play next week that's been sent in by you, the listeners. I was hoping I'd make a jingle for it, but I've just ended up saying you, the listeners, and I'm sort of in a loop. I can't stop saying it now. If James were here, I wouldn't be saying it like that. He'd probably say it like that. He'd probably say it better because his voice is deeper. It's got that sort of that southern resonance. It's very nice to listen to. There's only 5 minutes left, though. Hey, is this exciting? Well, it's not. I mean, I like making the show. I feel a bit lonely in here, obviously, just with my thoughts. Sending out to you guys. It's a bit like if this was a dystopian fantasy, and sort of like I was on a desolate island and broadcasting out. But it's not. It's just me here on my own, which is all right. You know, you can be happy on your own. You don't need anybody else here. I wrote a joke in between that song that you guys might like to hear. I wrote a very good joke. It was my teacher once said to me, money doesn't grow on trees, and I said, yeah, it does, because it's made of paper. But years later, of course, I discovered the money's actually made of a thin wool cotton blend to prevent sort of note printing. But I never told her that. So, you know, she's going to look back and think, that kid got me. He outwitted me. Or she might have just gotten on with her life, whereas I've sort of, for the past 10 to 12 years, thought about that. So I guess in the end, she won. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for listening. Hopefully, James will be back next week. I think he was only on the Algerian front for a week, but I'm not sure. I mean, it's a very short sort of time to be in the army, if it is. I mean, I'd probably say that it was fake and it was all an elaborate hoax, and that my acting lonely was an attempt to sort of weave a narrative into a radio show. But, you know, people who say that, very droll, aren't they? They're the sort of people who probably watch BBC 4 and like it. Probably very educated people, actually. If I ever met one of them, I'd probably think, you're pretty on the ball. I like you. But I'm never going to meet somebody like that, because I'm trapped in here. So this is the end. Not in a sort of morbid way. I'm not. It's not like that. No, not at all. So it's just the end of the show, guys. So thank you very much for listening to the Radiator Club, the third one. Me flying solo. I had Will in as a guest. give them a round of applause if you want at home. If you're listening on your own, you'll probably be the only one there, but you can still do it. This is, I'm going to play my final song. It's one of my favourite songs. It's Man Man, Van Helsing Boombox. Man Man, Ryan Kattner was the bloke in the first, he was singing in the first song, the Pineapple Girl song by Mr. Heavenly. So there's a sort of circular element to the show, I think, which is very exciting. So thank you for listening, and I hope I see you next week. We're on Twitter. If you want to follow us on Twitter, we're at The Radiator Club. We're also on Facebook. We are The Radiator Club, so that's very exciting. So this is Man Man Van Helsing Boombox, blah, blah, and after me is Problems Halved. Bye-bye! I think it's safe to say that I need you.
Babe.
I'm lost without you. I end up doing meta-narrative-based radio, which is pleasing only to me listening back, going, yes, listeners would have been annoyed by that. Yes, very good, very good. Sort of like Johnny.
I would have made people actually angry.
It's like Johnny
No.
Vegas did a stand-up sort of show, like with clips of his stand-up show in between this plot, which was just him being shouted at. And it was improv with people being really horrible to him, and he made it because he liked the idea of somebody after him being on Shooting Stars buying the DVD and going, oh, this isn't what I was expecting. he's getting hit and forced to eat ice cream.
Oh no. Yeah, no, it was. I enjoyed the show. It was sort of a lonely journey through the human psyche. And
I've never found half an hour of content to feel that long.
Yeah.
I mean, for what there is there, I stretched it out a while.
You certainly did.
Which
it's like very, very. It's like this. That was a homeopathic show.
What does homeopathic mean?
I mean, homeopathy works by taking a little bit of medicine and then putting it in massive amounts of water. So basically making it into something that doesn't really work very well.
Like a milkshake, but with venom in. And
Yes.
water instead of milk.
So they'll do like
a water
I mean, and
shake.
usually they use a poison. So it'll be like a piece of arsenic, like a tiny bit of arsenic, which is never good for you. Arsenic is not good for you at all.
I thought it was alright on the teeth.
Colgate. But yeah, and then they put it in like 1 million bits of water, 1 million parts water, 1 part arsenic.
That's
And
a
then-
lot of
and then-
parts of
and then-
water.
Yeah, and then apparently, it's meant to work better the more dilute it is. Basically, homeopathy is a crock of shit.
It's like, oh,
but
here,
it's
drink
a very,
this water.
but it's a very dilute crock of shit. It's 1 part shit to 1 million parts water.
Very clever, very witty.
Yeah, I did that.
Right. Actually, no, we've got it recorded. Remember that, and then when you do your stand-up comedies, remember that bit,
They'll come out.
because that's a perfectly serviceable set piece.
I'm a perfectly serviceable guy.
You're a perfectly servable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was
Yeah.
our podcast
Yeah.
for this week. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, thanks very much for listening. I know the bit in the middle drags, so you can just skip that if you want. Edit it out. That was our second ever live show. Credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
No,
No, you did very
a
well.
lot of people would have done much better on the second live show.
That's all right.
Cool. So yeah, that was it. We're the Radiator Club. You obviously know this already because you've listened.
You've come across us on a page or something, and it's got a title that says the Radiator Club. So that's what this is. But our next podcast will be coming up soon. We'll mix that down.
And next week, obviously next week, because today's Sunday, which is the last day of the week.
Or is it the first day of the week? Cultures differ. Bye.
I'm pretty sure it's the last day of the week. No, I thought we could do a nice little sort of recording out bit where it seemed as if. No, we're not going to do that. That's okay.
Sorry.
Didn't even want it.
I really want some food.
Okay, that's good. Bye.
I'm halfway out the door already.
I can see you. You're not even in the room now. I'm just on my own as per usual. Bye, guys.